Welcome back, Truth Seeker. October 25th, 2019. Today, Kanye West released his new album, Jesus is King. And what a perfect day for him to release this album. Notice October 25th, 2019 is a date with 74 numerology. Again, this is the number that relates to Jesus in a very big way through the practice of Gematria, which comes from Kabbalah. Kanye West turned 42 years old earlier this year. The New Testament, the story of Jesus, the beginning of the gospel, it begins with the 42 generations to Jesus. And you're probably familiar with this album cover. It's the last album released of Tupac's shortly after his death. Makaveli, a play on Machiavelli, the man who faked his death. But notice Makaveli in this code sums to 74, like rapper, like Tupac, like Jesus, like cross, like Messiah, like gospel, like parables, like Masonic, like killing. Again, 74. And Kanye West album, Jesus is King, comes out on the 74 date numerology. Now, from Kanye's 42nd birthday to this release, October 25th, it's 139 days. Tupac Shakur equals 139. This is a special number, 139. He died September 13th. 13/9 like 139. Freemasonry is also 139. Freemasonry is based in Kabbalah. It works by this code. It controls the entertainment industry. No doubt it is responsible for these rituals. Freemasonry, very much invested in the spiritualities of the world. And in light of Kanye West being 42 years old at this time, when you write out 42 as a word, it sums to 74. New Testament equals 42. Savior equals 42. Sin equals 42. Jesus, according to the New Testament, died for the sins of mankind. He was the Savior. Similar to the 42 laws of Ma'at that begin with, I will not sin. Freemason is also 42, so is knowledge, so is math. The first book of the New Testament is Matthew. The fourth book of the Bible is Numbers. As for the title of the album, Jesus is King, notice the 143 value, like Scottish Rite of Freemasonry. We've talked about before how New Testament equals 159 and 165, and Scottish Rite equals 159 and 165. Again, New Testament with the numerology sums to 42, like how it begins with the 42 generations to Jesus. With the reverse alphabetic order and rules numerology, it sums to 66, like how it ends with the 66th book of the Bible. So Kanye West, his new album, Jesus is King, is out by the numbers. Don't forget this either. This was February 22nd, 2017. This was a date with 61 numerology. If you're new here, again, there's 4 base ciphers. You want to know them all. I'm going to write Jesus. Notice Jesus, 7461. Jesus is also 34, and I should make the point about this coming 139 days after Kanye West's birthday. 139 is the 34th prime number. So this album about Jesus coming 139 days after his birthday makes a lot of sense. But notice the 74 and 61. When I write out cross, it's the same thing. 74, 61. So 61 is another special number. Christian is 61. Christmas is 61. Church is 61. John's 61. And the list goes on. But when they did this, put out this statue of Kanye West on the cross in Hollywood, it was a date with 61 numerology. And his alias is Yandi 61. Jesus. His other alias, Yeezus, is 61. See how they do this? See how they come up with these names? It's all Gematria. And this was the 53rd day of the year. Religion's 53. As for that cross being put up in Hollywood, think about Jesus on the cross at 33. Hollywood's 33. Kanye West is 33. The only month that sums to 33 is October, the month where he's released this album, Jesus is King. And you might recall last year he was going to release this album on September 29th. It's even mentioned in the article that he was going to release it September 29th, but it got delayed. It was planned for September 29th, 2018. That's the day leaving 93 days left in the year. Crucifix is 93. God's Son is 93. Nazareth is 93. Think about the sun in the sky. How far away do they say it is? 93 million miles. This article came out a few years back. Science calculates April 3rd as date of Jesus' crucifixion. See if I can pull this up. It was written about by several publications. So this was in 2012. Time flies. A lot of science-related articles came out and said they believed the date of crucifixion was April 3rd, 33 AD. April 3rd, right? That's the 93rd day of the year, April 3rd. And it's written 4-3. Notice Jesus Christ, 43. It's also 74, like where we began. Again, that's why you want to know the ciphers, forwards and backwards. 43 is the 14th prime number. The 42 generations to Jesus are broken into 3 groups of 14. 14 plus 14 plus 14 is 42. So, when you have Gematria, it's not hard to see what's really going on and who's really running the show. Who wants you to believe? You know, who wants you to believe and not think? Believe, one of those 33 words with a lie right in the middle, you know? We'll leave it there, Truth Seeker. Until next time.